Today on the channel, we are going to be reviewing 3 out of the 4 Darkest Night Multi-Universe Wave. Welcome back to Being a Fine Figure, G Topo here. And like I said, we will be looking at 3 out of the 4 Darkest Night Wave. And there's a reason for that. I initially only wanted the J. Garrett figure because I haven't had one into my collection. And as I was, waiting for it to be delivered, I started looking at the Wally West figure and the Barry Allen figure. And I figure, these pretty damn good looking figures, might as well pick up another one of each. And in the process, now I'm thinking about Kid Flash and how awesome it looks. And obviously now, since I already have most of the accessories needed to build the Darkest Night, I figured now I'm gonna have to get it and do a separate video, which is fine because I'll do a separate video on Kid Flash once it arrives, and on the Darkest Night, the Batman Who Laughs final, final form. So without further ado, standard, Mcfarlane packaging, 22 points, Mcfarlane Toys logo. J. Garrett comes with a couple of those lightning and with the Darkest Night head. Barry Allen with the new black suit, speed metal storyline. All these speed storyline metal suits. Comes with his own accessories. No extra hands on either of these figures, and he comes with a set of legs. And Wally West, which I wanted a Wally West. I did miss out on the Wally West that they had not too long ago. Completely sold out, and now the prices are ridiculous online. So I'll just play the waiting game and see sooner or later if they pop up. And then he comes with his own sets of accessories with the pair of hands and arms needed for the collector build. So let's get these opened, and I'll be right back. So here are the figures out of the packaging. I didn't dwell this time too much on the actual packaging itself because the packaging, it's all generic. It all comes with the same image of the Darkest Night in its final form. Doesn't have a picture of the figure itself. It doesn't have a little bio on it like they usually do. So, I figure I'll just open up, and move on, seeing as though there was nothing very particularly different about the packaging themselves. So now, starting off, we are going to be looking at Wally West. And Wally West does come with the hands for the Darkest Night figure, the Build-A-Figure. I like the color. And it is, again, the Batman Who Laughs in its final form. And then he also comes with standard stand, Mcfarlane stand. It does come with a trading card. Nice little figure post there. And the bio, if you want to read it, pause it now. It does come with a lot of lightning effects. But these are the ones that actually port into different areas of the body. In the back, and the legs, and the arms. I don't particularly care for these. I usually just create my own lightning effects when I take pictures or so. But they'll be good for something eventually. And it has the ones for the legs and the arms. But I'm not too particularly a fan of figures having holes in them. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. The figure itself, it's actually not bad at all. Obviously, we've seen this body before, so it's just a repaint. But the color itself, it's been nicely done. This not movable. I guess so. Well, I guess if it's running, it don't matter. The hair itself, it's nicely done, blowing in the wind. Feature so far, no paint ups or, everything's nicely done. There is a slight separation on the chest lightning there, but ain't too bad. It's not really noticeable. Other than that, it's a nice figure. I was hoping for the red suit version that was an exclusive not too long ago, but again, it was nowhere to be found. It's sold out within minutes, and now I believe it's like $50 and over. People are asking for it, and not just me. I would not pay that much for a figure if I don't really want it. I'm not saying that I don't, but you know, I have to really want it. And again, I'm glad they reissued this in this form. I'm happy with it. So for now, I can live without the red suit version of it. As far as articulation on Wally West, the head doesn't really go up much due to the back there. It does go down quite a lot. It doesn't have much of a ab crunch. It does go back a lot. It does twist to the sides pretty good. It does rotate. As far as the arms, they go up pretty high. They do go around. It does have bicep swivel there. It is double jointed. It is pins, but they're actually hitting pretty well. So, and it's one of the holes I was talking about for the ports, where you can stick one of the lightning effects on there. As far as the leg, don't force it too much because it will do that. And there, you ruined it already. So yeah, it goes up that much, goes up that high. There is no thigh swivel, double jointed knees. It's got that ball rocker there, ball joint that Mcfarlane uses. Actually, it's hitting pretty good with the color, so it's not as noticeable. It actually looks okay. It does go up and down. It does swivel a little, goes around, and of course you have toe articulation there. So overall, it's a pretty, and it does have the ball joints on the wrist. Kind of missed that. So it's a nice, decent figure. I like it. It's going to be a good addition to my collection of flashes. Yeah. And then there goes that big port in the back for the lightning accessories. Again, I'm not a big fan of this accessory. I kind of like these better, or I usually create my own when I take pictures on my Instagram account. I like to give it that blur effect when, but sooner or later I'll use them once in a while. Won't completely toss them out. I keep all my accessories, so they'll come in handy. If not for him, for another figure. So I'm gonna stand this up and move on to Barry Allen. Barry Allen again, standard Mcfarlane base. Does come with its own card. Little figure pose there. You want to read it, pause it now. Same story on all the Barry Allens. He does come with the legs to create the Darkest Night. They don't really move forward much, but they are double jointed. And again, stuff we'll cover on that video when I get to it. It does come with its own accessories. See, these are the ones I like. You can do many things with them. You can wrap them around the legs, the arms, the waist. These are much better than the ones you have to port. Plus, I don't believe the figure has any holes, which I love. Wally West does, but that's fine. I can live with that for now. And then the figure itself, it's a nice looking face sculpt there. Is he looking inside? No, not too bad. He's actually looking pretty straight. That eye has a little bit of a side view there. I do love this suit. I mean, I already have a version of the red suit, and I have other flashes from other multi-universes, Justice League TV show, and I kind of dig this suit. Little paint there. Actually, stares out very well. Little missed paint there, but not too bad. I do. I like the texture of the suit there, going down the side of the leg and the boots here. See, this I enjoy. This is a very nice. Has a little shield plates there for the knees. The elbows up here, the back, nice textures up and down. And I like the shoes. It has a little sole different, matches the rest of the suit. And I like the fact that this leg itself, the extender here, is covering up the ball joint. It might restrict the movement on it, but other than that, it looks decent. It's nice. As far as articulation, head does go up a little bit more than Wally West. Not too much. It can look down quite a lot. Ab crunch forward and back, much better than the Wally West. It does rock to the side, it goes up and down. It does swivel not only at the waist, but also at the top chest part. The arms go up that high. They do swivel around, and it doesn't interfere with the suit here. Does have bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball joint rocker there. You can move it around. As far as the legs, it can go a little higher, but I wouldn't recommend it because it'll stretch this out. The back, don't even think about it. Just forget about it. It doesn't go up and down. It does not swivel at the thigh either. It is double jointed. I do like the plate stays in place there. It does not have shin swivel at the bottom, and again, because of this, it doesn't have much movement. You can go down that much. You can go up. Total articulation. It don't get much of the pivot there for the ankle. And again, I love it. Like the little emblem there. Real good job as far as the paint up on it. Same thing with the eyes. I like the fact that the lightning goes all the way down, not just from the ear up. Goes straight all the way to the cheeks. The cheekbone up top there, right under the arm, man. So that, I'm very happy with this one. I'm glad I decided to get it. So with that, stand this up and move quickly over to Jay Garrett, which was my favorite. I was waiting for this one. Jay Garrett, standard Mcfarlane base. Has come with a card. Nice pose also. There you go. You know the deal. Pause it if you want to read it. And then this one comes in with the head, Darkest Night in its final form. Batman Who Laughs. It's very nice. It's actually gonna look very nice once I articulated draw. Well, let's leave that for when it comes. It does come with the same accessories. Actually, yeah. It comes with smaller accessories than Barry Allen, but these effects I like also. The Barry Allen ones are pretty big compared to all of them here. All right, but again, my favorite accessories. Now, Jay Garrett, the figure that I wanted initially, waiting for a long time to get my own Jay Garrett here. I wish it was in its original form, but I kind of dig this. I actually, everybody always questions when we talk about Garrett back in the day with the metal hat, but hey, now it's accessorized. The rest of the suit matches the hat, and I like it. I mean, as far as the face, it looks pretty good. Yeah, nicely done. Looking straight ahead, no more side eye. Underneath. I'm kind of glad it wasn't removable, the hat. Let's see the jacket there. Nice jacket. I like the way the shirt is ripped, covering the lightning. Done very nicely there. Elbows, I think they could have done a better job as far as they should have either gone up a little higher on the cut or a little bit, starting here to make it look like an actual short sleeve shirt or sleeveless, if we're gonna go that route. Nice gauntlets here. The gloves, very nice. Not too much digging the chain, but I guess for this figure it works. It does have the spike knee pads there. There goes the boot. The pins. Is it just me, or the pins are in the feet are a little annoying? They're black. I have to touch those up to hide them. The other figures didn't really pretty much match the other figures. But this one, for some odd reason, they decided to go with the black, and it's, yeah, I'm gonna have to touch those up. Articulation, I don't think you're gonna get much because of the collar there on the jacket. Actually, much more than I thought. And it goes down quite a lot. Kind of looks like Mortal Kombat. As far as, don't get much in the back. Going forward, just slight. It does swirl around, it does twist, and it does have waist twist. The arms actually goes higher than any other figures. It does go around. Bicep swivel, double jointed knee, you know the rule. Ball joints in the arms, can rotate and go around. The legs go up that much. I wouldn't recommend any higher. Again, it'll stretch out the section there, the pants on the crotch. Again, the back, not even worth trying. It doesn't go up much. No thigh swivel, again, like the others. Double jointed knee, and it gets more than what I thought. The spikes themselves kind of go to the sides, so when you do go up, it doesn't really hit the knee, so it doesn't hinder it. It does not have swivel down at the bottom. Ball joint again, rocker there. You can twist and turn it around. So yeah, so these are my new flashes. I'm very excited with Jake Garrett, and now, you know, the other two. I will be getting my hands on a kit flash soon enough. And when I do, I will do a video on that Darkest Night and the kit flash all in once. Other than that, these are added to my collection. And and here's a look at all the flashes that I have together. So here they are, up against all the flashes in my collection. Again, I started with just the regular Justice League Speed Force Flash, and it has grown and grown, and I'm sure it's going to continue to grow because there is no shortage of figures out there being popped out left and right. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Like, comment, share. Check us out also on my Instagram, Being a Fine Figure, and on TikTok, also Being a Fine Figure. And again, thank you guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.